And welcome back on this week on Stadia. Kick off the month with love and some sweet deals. So before we begin, like, subscribe, hit the notification button and help this channel grow. And let's start off with some of the games available for us. Yup. Okay, let's go. Go Beyond plus Ultra with My Hero Wants Justice 2. That's great. Right, games of first month, Stadia 2022. Yeah, I'm gonna admit that January for Stadia is a little bit weak sauce. Okay, when it says weak sauce means there's not much games to pick up and not much news in general. Hopefully February will change. Hopefully we will have something cool. Okay, so Hero Justice 2, grab it on Stadia starting February 15. Fantastic. Hero Justice 2. Alright, conquer ancient China with Dynasty Warrior 9 Empires. That's fantastic. Alright, if you want to play something a little bit more, not say Asian, but Chinese. No, it's I would say Asian, right? Asian Oriental RPG. Well, it's Dynasty Warrior. Come on, what am I talking about? It is one of the best. No, actually, it is Dynasty Warrior. Is awesome. It's awesome for all the right reasons, right? I wouldn't say wrong reasons, but because it depends. It depends. I love this game. I really love. It is very in this case, just mindless army versus army. Pew. Well, of course, it's an Asian setting, so that's the reason why I put that. It's cool, and it's also plus to top it off, right? It's based one of the most popular story in China, and that's the Romance of the Three Kingdoms, and that story is perfect, right? If you've not delved in any of this ancient China stuff, Romance of the Three Kingdom, highly recommended, right? There's many games that based on this Romance of the Three Kingdom story. Yeah, you have love, politics, and action. What can you ask for, right? What more can you ask? You got the trifecta of storytelling. Cool. All right, moving on. We got nuance of backroom, backstabbing, politics. Yeah, it's cool. It has everything. Castle sieges. Ooh, love it. All right. To top it off, we have Rainbow Six Extraction demo. That's right. Stadia should put more of this, right? Every time there's a new big AAA games, give us some free demo. And in this case, it is a free demo. It is a free timed demo. So you basically play for about 1 hour or 2, depending on how they want to set, because for Resident Evil, I think they set it at half an hour. Or is it 1 hour? I've forgotten. It was super short. Whereas the Rainbow Six Extraction demo, I think it's 2 hours, I think. And yeah, you can test it out. If you love it, you buy it. If you don't love it, yeah, it's 2 hours. That's totally fine. And to top it off, if you're a Stadia Pro subscriber, it says free play weekend. It didn't say Stadia Pro subscriber. If it doesn't, I think it's the best move for this year, right? Stadia should move forward with free play, or rather free weekend, and I think it's great, right? I think it's fantastic. We have Madden 22 celebrates the Super Bowl. Yep, of course, we know who's gonna play for the Super Bowl. Yeah, it's awesome. It's awesome, right? The Lowdown Hideout, discover new Elder Scrolls Adventure. Of course, we have new DLC for ESO. Another good stuff, right? Good. And then last, so this is available pre-purchase now through April 4. Very cool. We have time to, well, for people who likes to play ESO, it's an easy pre-order, right? What I'm saying is we can wait right before April 4 and make a good decision. That's what I'm saying. Next, moving on with Far Cry 6. So recently, for Far Cry 6, especially number 6, they introduced all the villain backstory, which is 3. Started with 3, right? Started with 3, 4, and 5, and I think this is one of the best approach for the Far Cry franchise, right? One of the best, right? You get to see an alternate story or an alternate possibility on the villain's perspective in the Far Cry universe, or the Far Cry epic saga, depends how you call it. It is great because 3, well, the villain for 3, a lot of people say is the best villain. For me, it's like, okay, it's good, it's cool, yes, he's menacing, right, vast, but for me personally, it's Far Cry 4, Pagan Min. That guy has an agenda, and the reason why he becomes the bad guy, or rather ruthless bad guy, it's all, well, in my opinion, it's all for a very, what do you call this, debatable reason. I think it's great. Basically, it's a love triangle thing, and anything has the word love in it. Love, politics, conflict, perfect. Whereas Far Cry 5, it's a little bit more religion-y, cult-y. But still, it's still good, right? It's still good getting the approach, playing as the villain's point of view. Love it. So what Far Cry 6 did, fantastic. The only downside is, right, the only small little downside to the Far Cry 6 in Stadia, or rather on Stadia, it is not 60 FPS. That's the only disappointment I have for Far Cry 6. Once it hits 60 FPS, easy, instant buy for me, right? Instant buy, that's for sure. And of course, we have Destiny 2 Vid-Doc, Light in Darkness, and we all know the Witch Queen is coming very, very soon at February 22, 2022, and that's fantastic, right? Fantastic. I already bought this DLC, to be honest, because I want to get back to Destiny 2, and the best time to get in, I think the year 2022 is awesome. It's definitely awesome. And for those who are asking, what is this ship? This ship looks familiar. It is a reference from a very, very nice show, right? Aliens, or rather, Alien, right? Nice ship. This is a space jockey ship, technically, but they put it into the hive. So I think it's great. And that's all I have for you for the news. So before I go, right, we want to check some stuff. We want to check what game do we have for February, and this is the chart that I use, right? I use the Stadia Pro game monitor, which is very, very important because this is the part where we can monitor all the Stadia Pro games and what is coming, not say what is coming in, what do we have that we can claim in a glance, and what has been offered. And this is fantastic. So for example, February we have what happened to you? Come on, I must have pressed something, that's for sure. Okay, let me go. So we have Comic Star Heroine, Nanotale, Maris Market, Fong's One Hand Clapping, Life is Strange, which is great. I know you can't see it, the last part. Okay, barely made it. Life is Strange, which is great. But what is awesome is you get last month. Last month is even better, Darksiders 3. If you have not played Darksiders 1 or Darksiders 2, Darksiders 3 is a very, very good introduction to the Darksiders series. The only downside is Darksiders Genesis. It's a little bit for me. Well, Bloodstain, that's great. Shanti, nice game, obviously. DreamWorks Dragons, Dawn of the New Raiders, that's awesome. Or Riders, not Raiders, right? Tomb Raider, Riders. Tongue twisted, very crazy tongue twisted. And it's still available for claim. So if you were to sub to Stadia Pro today, right? These are all the games you can have. February, January, December. Sadly, November, you can't claim Dirt 5. That's a bit sad. October last year, downside is Mafia 3 is gone. PGA Tour is gone as well for September. What else? What are the games? What are the big games we still have? Valkyria Chronicles. Oh, that's a very good game. Very, very good JRPG game. Sadly, it's no more. Right? We have Darksiders 2, so we have Darksiders 3 and Darksiders 2 if you sub today, which is fantastic. We have two very good games already, but what is more important is somewhere around up here. No, not this. Floor Kids Trine 4 is decent. Yep. Cold Steel Blue Fire, Moonlighter. I love this game. It's a small and nice game. And in fact, Stadia has reached to a point where I can say it's a very, very indie game friendly. And it's perfect because if you can game on the go, AAA games, perfect. If I can get it, that's an easy call. But if I can't do it, it's actually a very good exposure to indie games in my honest opinion. One of the best. Yeah, okay, they did really remove, which is a little bit sad. One of it is basically Resident Evil, right? Yeah, they removed it already. It's out. A bit sad, a little bit sad, but still, Darksiders 3, Darksiders 2, perfect. And let's move on to the store. This is the last portion for for this update, right? Let's start off with what can we buy for cheap, right? The main reason why we want to buy Stadia, we want to get cheap games, obviously, but not just cheap games plus no downloads. Actually, that's the selling point for Stadia. That's the number one selling point, and that's why some of the AAA games, perfect. All right, let's move on. So right now we have a lot of indie games here, which is great. Far Cry 6, we have it on discount. 20, all right, so this is in Canadian dollars. Unfortunately, I don't have, I'm in Canada, so it's in Canadian dollars. The only unfortunate part is we need to do some little conversion if you want to switch to US dollars. Best part is Stadia is supported with quite a lot of countries, so you can see and make your own good judgment. But most importantly, we are here for the discount. So start off with Stadia Pro. Do you need a Stadia Pro subscription? The answer is no, depending on what you want. In this case, for Far Cry, is it worth buying the subscription? The answer is yes, because for us Canadians, we are paying like $13. I would say 14 plus tax included, so that's $14, and you get all the other games that I've just mentioned. You can claim for free as long as you keep your Stadia Pro subscription on. And in this case, Far Cry 6, if you were to get Pro subscription, you're only paying $48 versus $59. So that's about $11 difference, right? So plus $3 more, you get more games. Sign me up, right? Really, sign me up. Alright, Far Cry 6 Pro, great. Ultimate Edition, I think one Season Pass. I don't think Ultimate has Season Pass, so it's Deluxe. I think we need to find for Deluxe and Gold especially. For Close, yep. Grime. I played 100 Days. This is a very nice game. I love it. Case, yep. Cool. Madden NFL. Okay, this one is not worth getting the Pro subscription because the savings are like not much. Same goes with the MVP edition, Moonlighter, yay, awesome. Phoenix here, right? If you like some XCOM pew pew or XCOM action, Phoenix Point is actually a very decent pick, right? And to top it off, it's on Stadia, so I think it's a good pick. I'm waiting for XCOM. If they were to do XCOM 3, yep, Shanti is free, Spiritfarer, and that's it. A little bit, not say disappointing, but this week's sales a bit weak. Obviously, because it's beginning of the year, a lot of big sales was last year, so I think that's great. And of course, I have a few lists. I've been doing this list for you a lot of time. The moment certain games come out, it's a highly sought after one of this Red Dead Redemption. That's an easy recommendation. Easy. Okay. Nothing. No. Legacy Collection. Yeah, Destiny 2. So I think that's about it. I don't think there's anything. Yep, play it for free. Let's see. Yes, sir. Free without Stadia Pro subscription. Perfect. This is one of the best example Stadia should take. Right, the best approach, not best example. The best approach Stadia should take. Pro deals. I think we checked those out already. Yep. Stadia Pro games, all games. This two games is one of the highlight for Stadia. Seriously, it's that good. For Stadia, no need to download so much data, and it's perfect. And that's all. That's all I have for you for today, for this week on Stadia. So before I go, like, subscribe, hit the notification button, and help this channel grow. Until then, I will see you guys in the next Stadia update. Yeah, I know it's gonna be a little slow because Stadia has switched a lot of they switched their gears, right? Not to say they are slower, but in my opinion, a lot of developers needs to come on board to Stadia, and not to say Stadia doesn't want them. It's depending on how lucrative they get, right? And that's all I have for you. Until then, see you guys next time.